You ever wonder why you always seem to fall for the same kind of person? The one who runs hot and cold, who gives you just enough to keep you holding on, but never enough to make you feel safe. You tell yourself this time will be different, that maybe you'll finally be enough for them to stay. But deep down, you already know how this story ends, don't you? You don't attract emotionally unavailable people by accident. It's not bad luck. It's a pattern, one rooted deep in your nervous system, built long before you ever learned what love was supposed to feel like. See, when you grow up craving emotional safety but never really getting it, your brain learns a dangerous lesson, that love isn't calm. It's unpredictable. It's the silence before an argument, the waiting, the guessing, the chasing. You confuse chaos with chemistry because that's what once felt like home. You think you're seeking connection, but really, you're chasing familiarity. Emotionally unavailable people mirror the very love you once had to earn. They're inconsistent, distant, complicated, and your inner child sees them and whispers, "Maybe if I love them right, this time someone won't leave." That's not love. That's survival dressed as devotion. You attract what feels safe to your wounds, not what's healthy for your heart. And when you meet someone who's actually calm, kind, emotionally available, you might find them boring because your nervous system doesn't recognize peace. It's never known love that didn't come with anxiety. That's not your fault. That's your trauma trying to protect you the only way it knows how, by keeping you in familiar pain. Let's talk about why this happens. When you've experienced emotional neglect or inconsistency growing up, your brain associates love with effort. You had to earn smiles, comfort, attention. So now, as an adult, if love feels easy, it doesn't feel real. You subconsciously seek the emotional distance you once had to bridge as a child, because in your mind, being chosen after struggle feels safer than being loved without condition. Here's the paradox. You keep attracting people who confirm your deepest fear, that you're unlovable unless you try hard enough. You think you're trying to heal it, but what you're really doing is replaying it, hoping to rewrite the ending. You can't heal in the same dynamic that broke you. So how do you stop? How do you break this pattern of emotional unavailability? It starts with awareness, realizing that chasing people who can't love you isn't passion, it's pain repeating itself. Healing means learning to sit in peace without calling it emptiness. It means letting love come from reciprocity, not rescue. It means accepting that not every spark is meant to start a fire. When you begin to heal, you'll notice something strange. You'll lose interest in chaos. You'll stop craving those highs and lows. You'll start wanting peace more than excitement. That's when your nervous system finally starts to trust you. You'll learn that love doesn't have to feel like chasing. It can feel like rest. And when someone new enters your life, don't ask, "Do they make my heart race?" Ask, "Do they make my heart feel safe?" That's the difference between attraction and alignment, between surviving love and finally experiencing it. If you've spent your whole life loving people who couldn't meet you halfway, please remember, it's not because you're too much. It's because you learned to accept too little. You deserve a love that doesn't make you question your worth, a love that feels calm, consistent, and kind, a love that doesn't drain you, but restores you. You've been loving unavailable people for so long. Now it's time to become available to yourself. If this spoke to your heart, subscribe. You're not hard to love. You just need to start with you.